Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Twitch Monster 27 special broadcast of the Colt 0400 right here on Twitch Monster 27. We want to welcome everyone here to Daytona International Speedway under the lights as we get ready to go plate racing, the most exciting style of racing in all of motorsports. If you ask me, we're going to have this exciting 100 lap race divided into 3 stages, and we are looking forward to action here. We're going to take you through a couple of the rules, what you're going to see, the running order. Let's get you started with that. We're going to have 3 stages, 25 laps, and then 50 laps at the end to decide who's going to win this race. Of course, your standard rules apply. No passing below the double yellow line. No tandeming the leader. And also our caution cutoff. So the moment when there are no more cautions called in a stage or the race is going to be on the final lap of either the stage or the race on the back straightaway. Halfway down the back stretch, no more cautions. It's going to be an exciting race. You're in store for a lot. 24 drivers have lined up to run in this race, and we look forward to seeing all of them line up. We even have a pace car here, so this is going to be very, very exciting, and I'm glad everyone is able to tune in here to join us for this broadcast. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, be a part of the Twitch Monster 27 community. We have broadcasts every Tuesday, every Friday, and most Saturdays. Also, if you want to catch more exciting racing, be sure to tune in to Stream Monster 27. Whenever broadcasts leave here, Twitch, they go over to the YouTube side of things, so be sure to subscribe to that as well. Stream Monster 27. So as we get the grid ready to roll and they set everything up, let's go through real quick what our potential running order is going to be for tonight's race. And I had that information up and then I lost it. So let's see if we can get that information back. Here we go. So here we go. This is what we're going to have. Front row up top. Top group, we're going to have Jason. We're going to have Frodo. We're going to have KLF in the top. That's your top 3. 4th place is going to be Inner Caesar. We're going to have... Well, I'll tell you what. This is what we'll do. We'll get everybody on the racetrack. Then we'll do our running order. That's going to be a lot easier for me. That way I can make sure everyone understands who everyone is, because there are times that what you see as far as gamer tag does not necessarily match up with the name of what is used, and so I want to make sure my information is valid. While we do that, we go down the line and look at, oh, we got our countdown. We're getting ready to go green flag racing for our first stage of the race. And there you see our lineup, our grid right here on your screen being adjusted in real time. Hopefully they will send me, the broadcaster, to the back. I hate for my ghost to wreck anybody on the racetrack. That would be unfortunate. There you have your top 12 on grid right here. And it is as follows. As you look on the screen, you've got... We'll let them hold off and make that adjustment, and then we'll go through our top grid, our top group here. I think this is really cool. You can see the finalizing of the grid. We got 21 on tab so far. So it's still going to be a very exciting race. I look forward to bringing it to you live. So even with a bigger style or even with a bigger group of drivers on the racetrack, there's a couple things you're going to see. You're going to see exciting racing to start off. Anytime we get to Daytona plate racing, it brings the best out of us. So you're going to see that style of excitement from the very get-go as we get ready to go racing here. I believe this is our top 16 qualifying grid. We'll know for certain when we see what the lap counter is. As you can tell, as a broadcaster, I'm extremely excited to bring this to you. This is our qualifying 16 laps to bring out our qualifying. Anyway, we're going to broadcast this and get a chance to show you what you're going to be in store for the 500. Nice Bugatti there as a pace car. I'd love to have that in real life. All right, so let's take a look at some of the drivers that are going to be looking to try to get into the actual race. Starting up top, Mystic Noob is going to be starting on the front row. Beside him, Earth Block in that 34 is going to be looking to try and capture this win. In third place, we've got Rave Tie in third place in the 17, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the 17, and then Lord Mary is going to be in the fourth position, and he's going to be driving the 34. The 48 is going to be driven by Fozzie Nico. Chris is going to be driving the 77. A nice paint scheme there. Already a little damage to the front. And then we've got week-long alloy. I like that. In the number 11. Hyundai, familiar to the stream in the 51. Gonna be looking to capture some excitement here. And then over here on your behind him is going to be the 16 of Boeing Sun. Next to him is going to be RZX Grimmer. So let's get you to the action. Let's see what it's going to look like. Pace. And already 3 wide, switching lanes already. Only 16 drivers, but we're accustomed to seeing that. And the line forms on the bottom. And you're going to see this even in the 500. You're going to see some of this. You're going to see that line form on the bottom. You're going to see these drivers ride it out. Even in those stages, early in the stages, they're going to ride it out. But then you're going to start to see things pick up. They're going to be learning as they're racing who's going to be teammates with them, who's going to help them, who's a good pusher in the race, who's not a good pusher, what lane's going to have momentum. All of that is going to be playing out before your very eyes. And by the end of each stage, you're going to see these guys side by side battling it out. And the potential for wrecks in those circumstances will be high. In the meantime, this is what you can expect, a battle for the bottom of the racetrack, the shortest way around this 2.50 mile oval. And these guys are going to be searching to try to put down those fast laps and take care of the car and save it for the end. We got side-by-side battling up here up front. How about Chris in the 77 in that paint scheme I commented on that I like so much? He's going to try the outside. This is the battle for fourth place. We're going to leave the little tabs up, at least till I get the names down. In the 500, we'll get those to go away. In the meantime, Chris Hyundai going to battle. Hyundai looking for some momentum to try to get around these guys on the bottom. So they're going to try to bring this top lane in as we're on lap 3 of 16. Up front, we look at Earth Block was able to secure the lead from that top lane, and he is holding on to it. But look at here. Look at this group on the right side over here. They are trying to take over a whole line on the outside of the track. Question, can you keep that momentum rolling as you go around through the corners, especially on exits? You want to gain that momentum if you're on the high side on exit and be able to have that secured using that side draft by the time you get on the straightaway and prepare to enter the next corner. So there you saw couldn't do it, but he was able to gain a position. 48 moves up to third. So we're taking a look at drivers that could have a potential impact in the 500 when we get that show rolling. And I'd say your first two, Lord Mary and Earth Block. Those two would be ones I'd keep an eye on. How about Fozzie Nico, another one in that number 48? Keep an eye on these guys. What about in the back, though? Let's not think that these guys couldn't be a factor. These guys got to qualify in, though. This to decide the grid, I'm sure, and you've got Grimmer, who is back here with Boeing Sun. These guys here on no man's land. One of the things that when you lose a draft like they have when you're back in the pack, if they wanted to catch up, one of the things they would have to do is tighten up their distance between one another. They want to be almost nose to tail, pushing down the straightaways to be able to gain momentum to catch this lead group. Because if not, this lead group, as tight as they are with all the cars that they have in that draft, they're just going to overwhelm this little crew back here, and you're going to see them get left behind in a major way. They also need help. They need to see these guys battling side by side, and that's exactly what they're doing as we go back up front. More passes for the lead being prepared here. The 11 on the outside now. He's going to try to make some passes. He's going to try to pass his train on the inside. Now let's see if he can hold on. He's got help. The 77 peeking out there. Again, learning lessons. He peeks out here, 77 peeks out. Okay, now I got a helper. Keep that in mind. Hey, buddy, help me out in the 500 too. Pretty sure that kind of communication is going on. And of course, preparing to block both lanes. You see the 48 step out there, try to kill the momentum of that top lane, and then step back down on the bottom. That's called understanding the draft and understanding how that momentum works. Hey, that could be a winning move in the 500 or in the 400. If I said 500, I am sorry. Look at here. Don't think these guys aren't aggressive. Look at us sticking the nose out. We're halfway home in this 16-lap feature. And if I said 500, I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying that. But how about 400? Colt 0400. Again, still it's the same principle. They're learning, trying to figure out who's going to be there for them. Look at this battle right here. On board this 11. This is what you would see off the nose of his car. Look at the distance to 17. In the 77 side by side on exit. Notice they're using that side draft. The 17 trying to snatch the air off of the 77. As the 77 gets the draft from the 48, that's going to pull the 77 to the 48. The 17 was like, no, I don't think I want you to do that. Trying to take that air off. You see that side draft. What does that do? Notice what happens. 48 blocks the line, goes back low. 17 is able to get the draft, and that is able to keep the 77 at bay. Now, 48 back up top. These guys could be teammates, maybe working together on the racetrack. Could be leaving the 17 out to dry. So now he's battling for his life for position. In the meantime, you got Hyundai coming from nowhere in the 51. So a lot of action going on, and I'm telling you, I guarantee you these guys communicating, learning, and taking notes that they're going to use for later on. Get you up front, 17. Let's get you further up front, up to second place. And really, these two drivers up here are riding. They got that distance there. They haven't broken, really trying to break the bubble right now. The 34, plenty of speed. He's in second place, staying ahead of this Hornet's nest he's got behind him. Earthblock, your leader, and has led every lap of this 16-lap feature. We're on lap 9. If you want more racing like this, stick around, because this is only the tip of the iceberg. We're just getting started tonight. It's going to be a long night, but it's going to be an exciting night of racing here on Twitch Monster 27. Side by side now, look at this. Battle for the race lead now. The 34 going to jump out high. Is he going to have help? Question. Answer. Nope, not right now. 17 right on by, and that's going to drop the 34 to third. Now he's gonna drop to fourth. The inside lane with the momentum. Outside lane, nothing going. He jumps right in front of the 51 of Hyundai. And there we have it right there. Back up front now, a new second place driver. Oh, and we got contacted into the fence. It's the 17. That's going to kill the momentum of the 17 and your former leader in Earth Block, who had led all the laps. They both lose momentum. Back in the field they go. Let's look at your new leader. From third back to first. Now the 34 is leading this race. Lord Maryland looking good. And just to let you know, if I shorten any of the names you see on your screen, is for the sake of memory, as more than anything else. No disrespect intended to any of these drivers, but I may say Chris instead of Chris from KY. I may say Alloy instead of week-long Alloy. You get the drift. I may have to shorten change some things up, but it's for the sake of memory so that I can easily be able to point out and identify our drivers in this Coke Zero 400. Got it right that time. 34-year race leader right now. Go back in the pack. Remember that group I was telling you about back here? They're starting to catch up. That little incident kind of slowed down the momentum of these guys. Now, if they truly want to catch up again, they're going to have to connect. Right now, they're not connected. They're having this battle of their own. That's not going to help them catch up any. Makes you wonder, do they want to catch up at all? We'll find out the answer in a little bit. Week-long Ally, he's got to figure out a way to regain the draft here with this type of package, a very strong package. You can make a lot of moves with this package. However, just like with any race at a track like Daytona, it is very draft dependent. And if you do not have a drafting partner, as you can see from the 11, it's going to be a long night for you, buddy, because you're going to be riding by yourself with no one around you. Closer to the front, we look at fourth place. Fourth place up here, Chris in that 77. I have a feeling we're going to be using his name a lot tonight. And he is just lying in wait right here as we approach our final lap. Coming into lap 16. Let's go up front. Second place. Hyundai showing speed that we're accustomed to seeing on this channel. It is no different in this race. He has an excellent opportunity to get the lead. Let's see if he's able to do it. White flag is out in this 16-lap feature. 34 is going to have to throw those blocks if he wants to maintain that win. Will he have momentum? Will the 51 have help? He's got the 48 and the 77 lingering on the exit of 2 for the final time in this 16-lap feature. And here we go down the back stretch. We're past that halfway point. No more cautions in this race. And the 51, don't know if he's going to have enough time to get it. We'll see what he's able to do as they prepare to exit 4 for the final time in this 16-lap feature. The 34 of Lord Maryland is going to take this win and the lead spot. Congratulations to the 34. 51 is second in this one. The third place car, the 48 of Fozzie. He's going to be third. Fourth place, the 77 of Chris. Top 5 ends with Earth Block. Did you enjoy that stint of racing? Well, don't go away. We're not done yet. Like I said, it's just the tip of the iceberg. We're just getting started. So, buckle up, pop some popcorn, grab some candy, and if you're a driver, check them seat belts one more time. We're gonna go racing really, really soon. While we prepare to go racing, everyone's getting set up and the league owner is getting everything prepared. We're gonna take our first commercial break of the night, and we'll be back very, very soon right here on Twitch Monster 27. We welcome you back here to Twitch Monster 27 as we prepare to run the Cope Zero 400 right here on Twitch Monster 27. Again, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that follow button and hit that subscribe button over on Stream Monster 27, the official channels for broadcasted racing and racing of other venues and events as well. Well, we saw some exciting racing as we set the grid for what will be the Cope Zero 400 at Daytona. Very exciting racing in the 16 lap, 16 car field. And we learned a couple things. We learned we're going to have some very fast drivers out there. It's going to be very, very competitive. So look forward to a lot of moves being done that is going to rustle some feathers. It's going to bring a lot of excitement as drivers try to control the lines, especially up front and especially late in stages. So let's look at a couple drivers added to the mix here. We'll see what we got going on. The Attaboy in the 3. There, Pika Fury in the 22, going to be a racer as well. Eagles is going to be racing the number 20. KLF in the 41, going to be racing there. Icon Gaming in the 6 is going to be racing. Look at there, Michael in the 21. We are familiar with him. He's going to be running that 21. Jack Song is going to be running. I'm sorry, hold on. There we go. Jackson's going to be running the 43. Love that 43 paint scheme. Let's see. We've got anyone else new? Asteroid in the 1. We didn't see him. Mystic Noob 78. I like that paint scheme as well. As everything gets set up, we'll take a minute here and let these guys do what they need to do to get us rolling for racing here at Daytona. IFC fan in that number 47. Reese's number 47. Man, I'm glad I had a bite to eat before I started broadcasting this race. The 8 is also available. I think my 8 looks a little bit better, but I'll let y'all judge, okay? I mean, we got this 8 right here. You know, it looks all right. I mean, it's all right, but then, you know, when you come up here, there's nothing more iconic than the Budweiser 8. I'm sorry, I'm just saying, but anyway, I don't know. Might get in trouble for saying that, but, hey, bring it on. Frodo gonna be running the 18. So as drivers load in here, again, keep your eye out for that number 34. Was fast. Looked like he was kind of dead in the water, but you know he was waiting. He was waiting his time and took advantage of it. How about Zebdog in that 9? Racing Jason gonna be running the number 24. Hyundai in that 51. So as drivers come in and prepare, we prepare to get rolling. We'll bring you up to speed with all the drivers. And then we'll take a look at where they're going to be positioned in this race. And whether, yes, this is going to be the race. So let's get ready, guys. Again, the stages 25, 25, 50 for the stages. First 2 stages, 25 laps. Last stage, 50 laps. So in that last stage, we're going to get a chance to see some potential action when it comes to field strategy and things of that nature. So we'll see all the things that's going to come up and how everything works out. As we prepare to get rolling here. Let's see. There's a driver that I am. Did we do icon game? Yeah, he's a 6, okay. And here we go. The wait is over. We're about to go racing at Daytona. Well, I guess the wait is not over. We got to set the grid. So let's take a moment. Let these guys do what they need to do. Notice how the grid changes as it is set or verified, finalized for the Colt 0400. One thing's for sure, we're going to see some great racing. If anything, if we saw in that 16-lap race, if we notice anything's going to be in effect, it's going to be, again, the flow of plate racing. And that flow is going to be, you're going to see some side-by-side battling. You're going to see some drivers trying to figure that high lane out, maybe quite early in the race. In the first, I'd say 5 to 10 laps, you're going to see them testing out the waters of that high lane. But then you're going to see a rush to the bottom. You're going to see them ride. I expect them to ride, especially in that final stage. You're going to see them ride. You're going to see them ride on the bottom for a little bit. But then don't think towards the end of those stages, things won't get spicy. They will definitely get spicy. You're going to see some wrecks. You're going to see some battlings. The grid is set. We've got Asteroid on front row. We've got Nico second. We've got Mystic Noob third. Never mind, the grid is not set. I am just waiting for this. Grid is not set. Things getting adjusted here. So as they get things set up, they're still setting some stuff up. And we'll let them do what they need to do. How about we do this? How about we go on one more commercial break? When we come back, the grid should be set. We'll be right back. We're back and we welcome you to Daytona. We're awaiting the start of the Coke Zero 400 under the lights at Daytona. We are excited and antsy to try to get this underway. They are trying to work out the bugs that always seem to creep in when you're ready to do something. It just always seems to creep in, have bugs every week. Just kind of how it works. But we are finally set to roll and roll. We are going to do 20 cars on tab for today's race. And here we go. Racing Jason on front row in the number 24. Frodo's going to be second in that number 18. Third place, KLF. KLF is going to be driving the number 41, and then we've got Nito, top 5. He's going to be driving. Let's see what he's going to be driving. The number 99, and we've got trouble under caution. We've got trouble under caution. Well. See, what did I tell you guys? See, that's one thing I didn't include. But one thing you got to know is the action is going to be real, even on the pace lap. These guys are going to be antsy, ready to go, and they're going to be slamming into each other. There must have been something that happened on the racetrack, a technical difficulty of some sort. And so we await yet again. Can y'all tell I'm ready? I'm ready to bring this thing on. I love Daytona. I love plate racing. iRacing this week, nothing but Daytona as the NASCAR Cup Series prepares for Daytona. Actually, all 3 of the series prepare for Daytona action. So that should be really exciting. We're going to take a moment to chill and wait for these guys to get everything together. If you are new to the stream, be sure to hit that follow button. It's much appreciated. We appreciate all the support that our followers give to the stream. Twitch Monster 27. If you enjoy this, there's more racing to be watched over on the YouTube side, Stream Monster 27. And subscribe to that. Check that out. A lot more really good hard-nosed racing, including racing under the lights at Daytona. So take a look at those. Again, information for today's race. Obvious plate racing rules apply, so no passing below the double yellow. We will be keeping an eye out for that, as well as no tandeming with the lead car. Lead car is an island car, so you can tandem past him. You cannot tandem with him. As the drivers load in here, we're getting ready to get started. Yet again, let's see if we can get the ball rolling this time. Here we go. The 24 is on pole. Let's see if we can get through this real quick. 24 on pole in that Exalta. Number 24. Second place is KLF. Making that adjustment. He's number 41. Excuse me. Nope. The 18. There's the outside row. 18, 41, 43. And then top 5 is going to be the 1. It's going to be the 1. And that's the 1 of Asteroid. Needle Gamer is going to be 6th place on the grid in that 99. Zebdog in the 9 is going to round out 7th place. 8th place, Pika Fury. Pika, and then number 22, Ford. We'll see if he has any speed for those guys. Mystic New in the 78. He's going to be in 9th place. 10th place, Eagles. In that number 20, he's going to be riding in 10th. 11th place, Michael in the 21. A lot of speed. Can he bring it home here at Daytona? Solar is going to be riding in that number 8. He's 12th place, 13th place. Attaboy, he's the 3. Hopefully he can get something together. Icon Gaming in the 14th in the 6th car. AIC fan in the 47th. 16th on the grid, the 34. 17th, Fozzie in the 48. It's also speed from him. Hyundai back of the grid in the 51. He's going to have his work cut out for him. 18th. And then Fozzie Nico, 19th. We've got Chris. Let's get you back up to the front as they prepare to go racing. We'll get you on board 5th place. We're preparing to go green flag racing here for the Colt 0400. It is finally underway. Stage 1, green flag. Lap 1 in the books, and we've already got a battle for the lead. It's 3 wide racing up front. And I mean, they are getting it in now. Double foul to high lane, though. Does it have any momentum? It's still side by side as they enter to the 24 and the 1 battling it out. We saw 3 wide there for a minute. We had a mixing it up, and the leader, Racing Jason's got to have his hands full. You can tell already as the high side starts to push by. The 41 pushing the 1 out front. Now, what's that momentum going to be like for that high lane? The 78 breaking things up. Not staying connected with the leader, but of course, you can't tandem with the leader either. So that leader peaks out front. You've got to release and rely on the help from the back, and you can see the high side starting to lose steam in the early stages of this race. Side by side, 2 by 2, all the way down to about 10th as they enter turn 2 and on to the back stretch. You want to keep that momentum going. If you're the high lane, you're going to see a little side draft, and look at the blocking by the leader as he goes below the double yellow. Really actually using the double yellow almost like a wall since you can't make a legal pass there. Smart move, and we'll see if we see more of that style of racing and that IQ as we go along. All the way around, side by side. We got trouble, we got smoke, and this is going to mix things up. It's going to cause things to spread out just a little bit. Anytime you see that, that's a little momentum breaker for the line when you got to check up for a potential wreck. That allows leaders to get away. That allows for things to get spread out. We're on lap 5 of stage 1 of the Cope 0400 under the lights here at Daytona. And if you think that was something, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let's get you back up front. Attaboy in the 30, side by side, battling in lanes. Let's ride on board with him. He's on the bottom right now. They're going to see if they can gain some momentum as they come across behind him. Take a look at that straight line all the way back. Got a car up there up top. I can't identify who that is at this point. We'll take a look back there in a minute, but right now, trying to stick with this lane, and right now there's no need to tear up the cars, no need to risk anything. Just ride. Inside lane has got the momentum. Just ride. 41 gonna jump in this lane. Outside has nothing at this point. 78 gonna try to go for his side draft. Who do you help if you're the 3? He's gonna stay right there in line. He's got help, and they're shuffling around. Contact in the back. That looked like Nito. It was not. As he falls all the way back, but does not lose the draft. And they are fanning out 3 and 4 wide up front. 43, big push there on the 1. You can hear the contact. Now what I like to do is use our track map to kind of identify where everyone is and what's going on in the racetrack. As you see a bit of 3 wide action, cars everywhere. High lane coming to life, and look, 3 wide action for second. The 41 in the middle. 47 showing some speed. Can the 1 make a pass on a very high lane? Jumping in front. Three wide again to 99. Going to squeak past. In the meantime, this group back here in the back has formed. So we've got essentially 2 packs. If you look at your map there, this lead pack, 1 through, I'd say 1 through 10, lead pack. But then on your map, you notice there's another group there. They're formed up. They're going to be running. That's about 11th through about 16th. And then behind them, another pack riding in the back, taking their time and contacting the 99 is sideways. What a save, but now they're 5 wide. 5 wide as they try to save the car. And what does that do? It brings that pack right there to them. So now you've got this pack that was catching up. Now it's 1 big pack, 1 long line, and it brings in those players that at first had lost the draft just a little bit. Now they're back in the mix. Great races so far. Look at the dive to the inside. Dive to the inside by the 18. Up front, Attaboy able to secure the lead. He was able to get up front. What an awesome run he is having so far here in the Cope 0400 as he's being pushed by the 8, and the 51 is pushing him. And so what do you look at that? RCR up front. The high lane trying to gain some steam again as we are approaching halfway in the stage, and we've seen this high lane not dissipate as much as in times past. And I think that has a lot to do with the package that they're running. They've been able to consistently keep that high lane going and make passes up there. Very impressive. And look at that, the 51 makes a charge by the 8. And so then you have the 8 up front. That's Solar. He's going to go up front. Hyundai pushes him into second. And we saw a lot of speed in that car in that 16-lap feature. And we can see that has translated to the Cope 0400. Fast number 51 machine. '51 still has the edge inside lane. I should say still has the edge over that outside. It'll form up for a little bit and then it'll dissipate. It'll form up, then it'll dissipate. Gotta have the right mix of drivers on that high lane in order to be successful. Let's check out back in the pack just a little bit. The 18 gonna make a pass on the 47. That's for 5th. So now he moves up to the top 5 position. That's Frodo in the 18. Attaboy moves down to 3rd. And this top group, they're going for it. They're going for all they know. Below the double yellow, being pushed. They're going for all they know right now. Look at the 99 surging back up to the front. And in the meantime, look at this group back here. This second pack, if you will. They are also battling. Look at the sparks flying off the cars as he's being pushed by the 47. That is the 20 of Eagles. And the 43 of Jackson is pushing him down the back straightaway. And then through the corner. On to the front stretch. And so these guys mean business as they try to catch that lead pack. We are 1 lap short of halfway. Or we should be right at halfway, rather. And then further back in the pack, Illicit Mystic riding that clutch, saving that fuel, bringing that car to him, trying to create a train. That is the 21 of Michael. And definitely I feel is going to be a player in this race. Right now finds itself in the back. Back up front in this hornet's nest of cars. Still side-by-side action up front from about 3rd place all the way back to about 10th. Side-by-side action. Can the high lane get momentum is the question. The answer, we don't know yet. On board the 99. And you see smoke, contact BMA, car sideways. Able to hang on. But what does that do as they pass Zebdog in the 9? What does that do? Just kills the momentum of the inside lane. And so think about it. If you had a lane on the high side, that would be a period of time where the high lane would have that momentum and be able to make that pass. Back straight away they go. Leaders blocking. Attaboy all over the place as he is resurfaced to the race lead. A lot of lead changes, and I knew it wouldn't be long before we be talking about that 34 car really, really strong in that feature. And here he is again. We're talking about him really, really fast. The 3 with your race lead. We've seen a lot of lead changes here. We've seen the 51, we've seen the 3, we've seen the 34. We've seen really almost every driver in this lead pack sniff the front. But only few have been able to maintain that position for longer than a couple laps. And it's just a product of hard-nosed racing. Back in the pack, 4th place. AIC fan, that's 47. Making moves. Biding his time. He's in a perfect position as the 51 goes high to help Zeb Dog. Now the 99 is going to go high. And that's going to force the leaders to have to pick lanes. Huge run by the 18 and the 24. Wow, what a run. On board Asteroid in the 1. He's one of those drivers. Cuts off the driver behind him. That is that the 34? Yes. Who fell all the way back to 12. And I mean, he just gets cut off the track. Wow. You know, as a driver, I'm thinking, hey, you know what? I got you, buddy. I got you. Yeah, I won't forget that one. You just wait. Right now, 19 out of 25 for stage 1. The action is heavy on the racetrack. Back up front, we got a car drifting off. Not gonna go to pit road this time. It's the 24s. We're on board the 18. We want to know one thing for sure. Kyle Busch loves his M&Ms. There they go up top. Battling once again. There's the 24. Cones flying everywhere. The 3 is way off pace. Something happened to the 3. Attaboy falling quickly. He's down to 6. Now 7. Now 8. Almost 9th as he falls through the field. Something happened. 21 of 25 in the stage. 43, now he's gonna fall in line behind the 43. 43 and 20, really pushing hard. So now, who are your big players as we prepare for the end of this first stage? Let's take a look up front. Now, we've noticed that you can get runs from as deep as 12th, 13th place with this package. You can get runs, but I'm paying close attention to a couple drivers. First driver I want to look at, Hyundai. I think Hyundai's got the speed to take over from Nito this lead right here at the end of this race. He was a player at the end of that 16-lap feature. I think he's going to be a big player again. I'm taking a look at Frodo in the 18. He started outside pole. Don't think he cannot find an opportunity to get himself back up to the front using that high lane. We've seen him peek out several times. He could actually force these leaders to jump up front and have to block and create an opportunity, create a hole for him to punch through. And don't look now, but way from the 47 into the wall. And that is not the 47. I'm gonna learn these names. Let's get on board Eagles. No, that was before. Oh, we got cones everywhere. Oh, we got Rex. 24, you saw those green. 20, big wreck. Cars everywhere. There's the 78s involved. Cars spinning on the bottom. 18 involved for sure. You saw it on your screen right there. Now, question, Will that bring out a caution? Only way to find out would be to go up front. Yes, caution flag flies for our first time tonight here at the Coke Zero 400, right here at the end of this stage. So let's pay close attention to what happens here next. This is going to be an exciting restart as they prepare to grid right back up and go right back green flag racing. And this really helps some drivers. Look at who is leading after that scrimmage. He is not leading. I think he's lagging. I think that's a better term. Look at who's leading. Nito in the 99, but notice, remember I told you about this 51 car earlier on. Look at where he is. Don't take your eyes off the 3 either. A lot of speed in that car. Definitely could be someone that could take advantage of this caution, be able to snatch a win away. Keep your eye out. Frodo, the fastest car. He was involved in that wreck though. I don't see him winning the stage unless there's another big wreck that he's able to skip through. Restart number 1 of the Coke Zero 400. Green flags back out. Spin in the back. Through the grass he goes. 99 gets a good start there side by side. Into 1. Outside's losing just a little bit of steam. Big, huge push from the 47. He gets a push from Zeb Dog in the 9. Hit 9 gets a push from the 34. They're all trying to get up there. 51's losing steam. He's gonna have to act quickly. They're all out there on the flat trying to block. My goodness, they're gonna take the bus stop if they keep on. The 99 blocking all the way down there to the carousel and the merry-go-round in the center of the track. They're trying to protect this league as they exit 4-3 wide, 4 wide. Coming to the flag stand for stage number 1, 99. Now, is that the end of the stage? Let's pay close attention and see. Field not going under caution. This is the white flag lap for stage number 1, and it's a wreck. Huge wreck. Big wreck in the back. Big wreck. They're tearing the cars up. They're still spinning. 24's involved. They're plowing in. Caution flag's gonna fly here. Second time. As they get themselves together. Leaders are gonna race back to the flag stand. Let's get you back up there. That's what it looks like is gonna happen. Big wreck took away the momentum. Took away this field. Nito is going to scrape up the scraps from here, and that 99 is going to take stage number 1. And now the caution flag flies. Well, that was certainly some exciting racing, was it not? Stage 1 complete. Nito was able to take stage 1. Let's take a look at, I don't want that. Let's take a look at your running order, Nito. Congratulations on stage 1 as he takes it. KLF was able to get a good finish. And at number 41, he is going to he's going to take second place in the stage. As we have, we got the 24 doing a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. And that was the end of stage number 1. I think they're going to do a full reset and go from there. Stage 1, very exciting. Congratulations again. So we're going to prepare for stage 2. And we're going to do that by taking a commercial break. Guys, we'll be right back. Crazy action at Daytona. What is stage 2 going to look like? Just going to have to wait and see. We'll be right back right here on Twitch Monster 27. We welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen, to Twitch Monster 27 for this special broadcast of the Coke 0400. Now, while we get prepared for stage number 2, we got someone who's throwing on a suit and tie right now. He's gonna join us in the broadcast booth. We look forward to having him with us as we prepare to stream this stage 2 of this race. What's up, everybody out there in the stream? I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this special broadcast. If you are new to the channel, please message or please hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. All your support is very, very much appreciated. We thank all our followers that are tuned in to the channel, and we look forward to even more. So, we're going to, as they prepare to go down the back stretch, we're going to invite our guys, putting on a suit and tie, getting his headset on, and getting everything together. We are inviting him up here as we prepare to broadcast stage 2 of this event. Now, stage 1, we saw a lot of excitement. We saw a big wreck at the end. 99 is your race leader. The 41 is going to be second. Third place is going to be the 47 rather. 43 is going to be fourth. Zebdog, top 5. The 6, the 22 up there. Look at the 18. And don't look now, but this guy right here in the 21, this guy right here, don't look now, but got a lot of speed under that car. I'm telling you, he could be a player for late in this stage. We're getting ready for stage 2. 25 laps remaining in this stage. We get ready for lap number 1. We're in the restart zone, and we're gonna ride on board the 21. Green flag, stage 2 is underway. Oh, we got a wreck, big wreck in the back. We already got wrecking on lap 1 of stage number 2. That was a 34 involved in that. Chris in the 77, a player in stage number 1, he was involved in that as well. And the 34, our pole sitter for this race, involved as well. That's going to throw our caution. They're lined up and ready to go. Grid has not changed much. We're going to grid it up, and we're going to go back green flag racing. Let's try this again, boys. Please. Y'all did so good in stage 1. What happened? We're gonna try this again. Green flag is back in the air. First restart on stage 2. Oh, and we got trouble again. They're wrecking again. Cars everywhere. Cars flipping. The 3 flipping through, the 8 flipping through the air. And that's going to bring out caution number 2. Michael, one of those ones, it looked like involved in that skirmish. And so we've seen a totally different, we're expected to see this. This is not something that's out of the ordinary to see. The excitement of stage racing. You want to get that good start at the beginning of the stage, work your way up through the field, And you see these guys battling for real estate. I mean, 3-4 wide racing at the start restarts. You're going to expect this kind of reaction and these kind of results. Now, will these guys settle down? Restart number 2 of stage 2. Nine of Zeb Dog is up front. Can he maintain the lead on that high lane? He's got an edge out, but here comes Nito to try to take over that spot. On the bottom, way down there on the bottom to try to make a pass. You can't do that. 99 is like, no, I'm not gonna let you back. You're gonna have to get behind me, buddy. 9 is your leader. Zeb Dog showing some speed late in this one. And finally, the line forms. And this is what you expect. These guys settling down like, hey, we got to get through. We still got a lot of laps here. We got to get through this thing. Let's settle in and get the ball rolling here. And we've completed our first lap under green of stage number 2. 3 wide as they enter turn 1. The 20 caught in the middle. The 99 of Nito trying to hold that 20 at bay. In the meantime, that 18 that we talked about earlier, very, very fast in this one. You can tell they are lifting the rear bumpers off the ground of the cars there. They're pushing. I mean, a lot of force and impact. 3 wide again. This is for the race lead. That 9 of Zeb Dog under attack. Nito wants it back. He's not going to get it. Cars flipping. Cars under caution. Big wreck. Big wreck. I know we saw Mystic. He's trying to get himself together. You wanted to see wrecking or racing, you're seeing it. No caution, we stay green. And what this has done is broken this pack up. It's fractured this pack. And now these guys are going to have to build up some momentum there back in the pack. So now your front runners are left here in peace for the most part. 99 unable to retake the lead. Your leader, Zeb Dog in the 9, showing a lot of speed in this one. Don't look now. But what did I tell you? That 21 of Michael was going to show his face at some point. He's being pushed by the 24. 24 starting to get an edge to try to go around him. But that 21 I knew was going to be fast. Here he is now challenging that 9 for the race lead. He wants it bad. He's swerving. He's got a line. He's got help. The 9's got to do everything he can to block. Got him out of shape. Now the 24 is going to try to help the 9. HMS working together. Leaves the 21 Wood Brothers car hanging out to dry. Now 21, look at the speed. Using that side draft. Got down in front of Zeb Dog. And now he's, close to being turned. Uses the force on that side drive to move the 24 out of the way, but now here comes the 18. 18 gonna try to get that position. Bump drafting at its finest. Not really, but now the reverse 21 looking for it on the outside. Look at the 6 gonna make it 3 wide battle for second. On the inside, look at them fan out 3 wide, using all of that apron. Now they're side by side once again. Was it the right move for the 21 to go up high? Wow! Wow! And the 18 pays the price for that action. 3 wide back there in the back, and more action as you driver spin those 21 around. We've got ourselves another caution as, they plow in. 8 plows in. 21 is spinning. And that's going to bring out our caution. On lap 9 of 25. So what did we see in stage one, we saw organized racing. We saw battling, controlled battling. We saw a lot going on in that stage. And what have we seen in stage two? The opposite. We've seen uncontrolled runs. We've seen heavy hitting. We've seen multiple cautions. Your leader continues to be Zeb Dog, who's leading what is going to be the most laps led by staying up front. We'll see if he can continue this run or whether someone will get it. This brings in that second crew as well. We'll ride along with the one. He gets a little TV time, green flag. 51 beside him. 43 on the apron. 8's gonna come from behind. Up front, Zeb Dog, good run. Oh! He was able to save it. What a save. Hard into the wall he went. 47 loses momentum. The one's going to help the 21. Inside lane starting to form up. Inside lane trying to form up. Instead of taking a look at that 3 wide behind them as they exit the corner, coming onto the back stretch, front stretch. 4 wide behind them. Look at that move. And into the wall. Caution, not caution, but contact made by the drivers back there in the back. We'll focus to the battle on the battle up here for what used to be a battle. 24 moved out of the way. The 9 was willing to sacrifice the lead to do it. And now that's going to give the 34 another shot at leading this race. 41 behind him. This 41 has showed a lot of, oh, big wreck on the track. And we got more trouble and another caution. Like the 78 to 21 involved in that. I know I saw the 51 up in the air. We have seen a lot of tough racing. I'll leave it at that. Tough racing. All right, 34, 41, 9, 6, 20. Your top 5. Well, see if I can invite my co-broadcaster. See if we can get him in here to help broadcast some of this mayhem that has been stage 2. I mean, it's been a night and day difference. No pun intended. We came into stage 1. I expected a lot of this for stage 1, and instead we had some very good racing, and then we come in here in stage 2, and it's been a wreck fest. But someone's got to win this race, and this is only a precursor to what's going to happen in our final stage. The battle for dominance and positioning. Green flag is back out. All right, Zeb Dog in this number 9. Very strong showing he's had so far in that Napa know-how. He knew how to lead, but he couldn't keep it at the expense of getting rid of the 24. Wow, and look at the contact here all the way down to the bottom. That's going to kill their momentum. It's going to allow the 41 to get a nosy, and he's getting help from the 6. Outside lane starting to form. Nose to tail. Here's the 41 on the outside. Side drafting. Doesn't really have help. He's got the 8 back there. He's going to try to do it. And see, contact like this is what can really hurt the momentum and allow the 24, once again, been able to work his way back up front. That is Jason racing. Racing Jason. One of those able to get back up front. Look at the 1 aggressively making a move. Trying to pass the 47. Moves the 47 to the high lane. 24 marching back up to the front. Remember, he was fast enough to be our pole sitter for this race. Don't think he's not fast enough to come in and snatch stage 2 from our drivers battling up front. 3 wide behind him. Look at this shot as they come through past the flag stand. And then a turn 1 and he spun to 3. Or 8. The 8 spinning off into the wall. Hard hit for the 8. A single car spin, we stay green. Tough break for the 8, but no doubt a very fast car. He'll be able to march his way back up front. Here comes the 99. 99 on that outside. That's Nito gonna try to push the 1. But nothing for that 24. Notice, all the way back up to second place. Very fast 24 Exalta Chevrolet. (16 of 25 in stage number 2. Stage number 2 is taking a little bit longer than stage 1 has with our cautions, but it has been very exciting. 34 is your race leader, making Michael McDowell proud. So we've seen this cluster of cars for most of the stage here, and we're continuing to see these guys pushing through and making moves. We're on board with Pika Fury in that 78 riding. He's got himself up to 3rd, being pushed by the cars behind him. Pika in line on that high side in the number 22. He's going to try to continue to make that happen. Contact up front, 3 wide for the lead. The 51 on the bottom has got the momentum. He takes over the lead. 4 wide behind them as the 34 continues to drop. And don't look down, but the 22 of Pika is going to try to ride that momentum on the high side. He gets all the way up to 3rd. High lane's got the momentum, at least right now. That's going to push the 78 up front. He was involved in the earlier wreck. Now he's got himself all the way back up. 51 is going to try and take that back. And that is, of course, the 51 of, you know who that is. Hyundai. You know better than I do. Pico on that high lane. 3 wide. Take a look at that action. He's got help. The 78 does not. Right here in the Hornet's nest. The 9 trying to push the 77. These guys have got to go for what they know. 19 of 25 in the stage. Down comes the 22. He's going to come down in front of this group. Now it's one steady line. Gonna try to make a move. Nice blocking by the 77. You got blocks being thrown all the way down there to the campgrounds. My goodness. 4 wide back behind them. That's wreck territory. They're making contact. Able to settle it out. In the meantime, up front, Hyundai back up front. He led some laps earlier. Right now, most laps led is gonna belong to Zeb Dog, but all it takes is maybe 5-10 more laps, and and that's going to be erased. Attaboy in the 3, out so far in this one. I want to thank all our viewers for tuning in to the Coke 0400, brought to you by Twitch Monster, streamed rather by Twitch Monster 27. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that follow button so you can catch future action of races, broadcasted races right here on Twitch. Oh, contact being made by the 9 of Zebdog. Not afraid to stick that nose in there. But the 22 of Pika is moving his way through the field. Now, can he challenge that 51? Pay close attention. Let's see. In the meantime, looking from behind. What he sees off the nose of that number 34. No worries from behind, at least not yet. They're coming with a trail of momentum here. And he's gonna have to try to harness that and use that to glide his way up towards the front late in this stage. 22 of 25 in stage number 2. Who's gonna get the win? 22 being pushed right here. And now that second group has caught him. That's the 47. Now the 47 is going to go high. We've seen him and several other drivers, the 18, the 78, use that high side to make moves and to get a high lane going. Right now they're single file, but don't think he won't. Whoa. Well, I was about to say don't think he won't use it. I probably should have said don't think he won't take flight and crawl over the car in front of him. Inside 22. Now he's got the momentum coming on the inside. Now the lead's going to be challenged by the 77 up front. He's going to try to go Hyundai Chris battling it out for the lead. Who's going to have the most help? Side by side action. 22 is at the door of the 34. 51's got momentum. Now he's going to throw that block to try to stop the momentum of the high lane. Comes back down. 24 of 25 laps. The 9 giving a big push. He's going to make contact with the 51. Look at him working those hands in that wheel. Oh, he loses momentum. No, we've got a caution. Wow. Caution is out. And is that the stage end? I doubt it. So we had a caution. Let's pull up our map and see where it could have been. We got cars scattered everywhere here as they double foul, gridded up, and they're about to go back racing again. Keep an eye on this. Let's take a look at the players. You've got Hyundai, you've got the 34 of Lord Maryland. We've seen them battle it out. Look at Zebdog. Had the most laps led title for a minute. Look at Chris in the 77. And don't look now, Pika in 7. Can these guys in the back, Michael, make a move? We're about to find out. Green flag is back out. 2-lap shootout. Three wide, 4 wide, 3 wide again by 3 deep. 48's getting turned. Oh, big wreck. Trouble in the back. 48 gets turned. Caution flag flies. I think I said big wreck more in this stage than I have in like 2 or 3 500s lately. But oh well. Cope 0400 is about to conclude stage number 2. Green white checkered is about to be in order as they about to go green flag racing once again. Green flags out as they enter the restart zone. Through the gears they go. Cars diving on the inside to try to make those moves. 3 wide as they try to send 4 wide as they try to sandwich through, and it's a wreck. It's a wreck on the track. Car spinning, car, massive wreck. 43 in it, 6 in it, 48's in it, 21 involved. I mean, it's better to talk about who wasn't involved in that one. Caution out again. And so what we're gonna do, green, white, checker once again. So here we go into the restart zone. 9 versus 18 battle for the race lead. Green flag is back out. Can we get through the stage? Let's find out. 34 pushing hard. He's going to be a player. We hadn't seen the 47 up front this close very much through this race. Let's see what he can do. Can he keep it up front? He's got his tailpipes buried. Oh, nope, we got a wreck. Spin in the back. Oh, car on top of another car. That was a 77. Riding the 78. As they figure, hey, we're close enough in numbers. We're going to carry the 7. Get it? Okay, we're going to stop right there. Anyway, back up front, not enough to throw the caution was that wreck. Zebdog is your leader. Zebdog, your leader. Asteroid up front in that 1. He's going to try to make a move on Zeb. Crossing over the 9 is going to block. Cut off his point of entry. 18 was going to try to stick a nose in there. He does. The 18 is going to push him out of the way. He's going to take over second. That is the 18th of Frodo. Side by side. Oh, contact from the side there. More contact. 24 back in the mix. Don't look now. Racing Jason back in the mix here as they battle all the way up to the flag stand. This is it for the stage win. The 18 peeks out. It is going to be 9. The 9 snatches the stage win by a splitter on the 18. And they're wrecking behind them. And you saw on your screen a photo finish and then a huge wreck. 9 should be credited with the stage win. That is Zebdog. Just edged him out for the stage win. Wow. What a finish that was to a very wreck-filled Stage 2. Now the question is, what is Stage 3 going to look like? The final stage. This is where we get those long green flag runs in. This is where field mileage will begin to come in as 50 laps are on tap to end what's been a super exciting Cope 0400. So, we have our first 2 stage winners. Stage 2 taken by the 9 of Zebdog. Stage 1 was captured by... go back and look at it because I done clean forgot. Oh, Lord. Anyway, it was taken. I believe stage 1 was taken by Racing Jason. That's right, the 24 took stage 1. No, he was our pole sitter. Oh boy, I'm being a bad broadcaster. So I'm trying to cheat and look at the paint schemes because I figure if I see the paint schemes, I'll know. But none of them are popping up. That's how it works. Anyway, we just finished stage 2. Very exciting stage. Now we get ready for the final stage of this event. I'm tempted to just go back and look. I want to say it was Lord Maryland that won stage 1, but I don't know why my memory just does not want to. Okay, well. All right, so we've got news. The 51 has been disqualified for reckless driving and will no longer be able to continue this race. So that bit of news is definitely going to influence. We saw a lot of wrecks. We saw a lot of action, obviously, out of Hyundai and out of many others on the racetrack. So, obviously, this league has felt that the race officials have felt that the 51 was driving in a way that was endangering the drivers that were present. And so, 51 is no longer present. We're going to take a commercial break and prepare ourselves for stage number 2. We'll be right back. Are you ready for the final stage of the Cope 0400? I'm ready to bring it to you. Twitch Monster 27 is going to conclude its stream broadcast with the final stage of this, what has been very eventful and exciting race, and we're going to bring it to you live. This stage is going to have 50 laps. So expect to see some long green flag. Expect to see some strategy out there. Who is going to take home the race win? Having stage wins is nice. Who's going to take home the stage win? Zeb Dog going to start up front. He's going to start up front with Nito. I think they're trying to get the grid ready. There's Zeb Dog. There's the 18 of Frodo. There's the 1. And we got a spin. And more contact. As they try to get everything together. The field slows down. And in the restart zone we go. Green flag is back out. 99 was your stage winner for stage number 1. I just remembered. Oh, oh my goodness. Violent crash by the drivers in the back. Oh, and they're still wrecking. And we got our first caution of stage 3. Well, one thing's for sure, Nito's back up front. 99. All right, so let's see how they choose to address this situation. 43. Looks like he's going to be out front. 3 car just got turned under caution. And it looks like they've elected to go single file restart for this restart. Single file restarts. Here we go. Green flags in the air now. Here's the challenge that comes with single file restart. You don't get the chance to build that momentum on the high side. It kind of has to be created, as opposed to it being organic. Oh, we got trouble. Oh, big wreck. Oh, huge wreck. Cars on their side, cars flipping, cars being carried, cars bouncing around, cars spinning everywhere. I mean, the camera is just glitching out. It doesn't know what to do. There's cars everywhere. And we are, yeah, we're having some adjustments here in this one. Well, we have more disqualifications, as the 21 and the 24 have now been disqualified from the race and will no longer be allowed, and the 41 as well, and will no longer be allowed to continue in this race. So the 24, Michael, big situation there from Michael. And of course, remember the 24 was our pole sitter. Very fast car he had with that disqualification. It's going to make it very, very difficult it makes it impossible to go for the race win. And it does change a lot. It does change a lot in terms of who's going to be those next drivers to step up. You know, I take a look at this 18. I think the 18 is a driver who can definitely now take advantage of this opportunity. The 21, it looks like, is being allowed to continue. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can make that adjustment. Thanks for telling me. So we gonna try that again. It says I'm appearing offline. I know that's not the case. It says I'm appearing online on my end. Let's see if we can't get a co-anchoring here. I might just have to open the party up. There we go. There we go. Finally. He finally got his suit. He finally got his suit and tie on. What else do you need? They are in the lobby right now. They are on the track, gridding up right now. Be sure to include your audio and welcome up to the booth Zero for the final stage of the Cope Zero 400. So it's just, you just, by default, you need to be up here for the Cope Zero fans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so.
Getting that suit on you now?
All right. Yeah, we, so let's go through our top 5 really quick. Nito's going to start up front. We've got Frodo that's going to be second on the grid. Zebdog, third place in that number 9. Fourth is going to be Asteroid. Fifth place, Pika. No, fifth place is going to be, yeah, Pika Fury. Gonna ride on board Mystic Noob, who has shown flashes of speed. Question is he gonna have enough to overcome the speed that's remaining in this field? A lot of fast drivers have been taken out of this event due to disqualifications. So let's see what happens in this one. Going through the gears, green flags in the air. Stage 3, the final stage.
Finally underway. Side by side of the turn 1. Looks to the outside lane is able to hold on. 2 by 2, about 7 rows deep. Out of 2. First 2 rows side by side. Middle of 3 and 4. Nitto holding on to that bottom. He has Astrid pushing him. Frodo trying to get a run on the top there. 3 wide from the lead. And the one car is going to take the lead. As they come through the
All right,
triangle.
1 lap complete of this stage, and you heard the play-by-play from Zero as they get spicy up front. 3 wide action. All the way up front, 2 rows deep, as they are battling hard. It is the final stage. We finally made it. Almost 4 wide. Now going to try to make it through the middle.
Looks like Frodo is stuck in the second
Contact
hole
being made.
Car's going below the yellow. Nitto's still holding on. 3 wide.
Now the question that we have to entertain with the eliminations from the drivers that are involved is who's going to step up now and be that next driver that's going to take advantage. All right, into the pits they go. No caution there. We're on board with the 1 high lanes trying to get some momentum, but no go there. Bottom has got it, and Nito trying to hold on. But look at this Eagle, someone we have not seen all race long. The 20 being pushed by another driver we hadn't seen all race long, the 47.
Side by side down the back straightaway. Eagles looks like he's now the advantage going into 3, but that inside line may prevail, and it will. As Solar Cosmos and Mythic News lined up right behind Nitto, pushing him along, as Frodo is also there as well.
Off of turn 4 they go onto the flag stand. We're finally ticking off laps, and that line has begun to form. And we should expect this line to stay like this for the majority of this stage. It's a longer race, a longer stage. And so these guys are going to have to systematically work to be able to position themselves for a win. But look at the 8. These drivers up here battling for the lead. As long as they're close by, you should expect them
what a
to try
run
to battle.
by
Look
Mythic
at that.
there. Wow, that was a power move if I've ever seen one at Daytona.
And he is sitting there in the second position in that number 78.
Oh, and the 78 almost goes around. 43 pushing really hard, trying to get him to pass. The 99. Here comes the 78 to the outside.
And he's going to carry a train with him. And that's the thing. Every time someone's gone high, they've had help. The 43 anxious to help as this is his first glimpses of the lead without having a car on top of his car. Anyway.
Mythic trying to break the draft, trying to break the bubble. The 43 is there, almost gets turned again going into turn 3.
20 giving some hard pushes as they enter turn 3 and getting ready to exit turn 4 onto the front stretch. A lot of hard pushing as they're trying to catch that number 99.
And with the no WO line rule in place, so they're able to go all the way down if they need to. As you just saw Jackson pass Mythic.
And that explains a lot. That explains why they were down there on the campgrounds trying to make passes earlier in stage 1 and 2.
It looks like they're falling back. They're going side by side for second. This is not what you want to see if you're Nitto, but not what you want to see if you're anybody in the back. So here comes the 20 and the 1, and the 18 with a big run going into 3. Eagles to the point. And he's still getting shoved by the 1 and the 18, the 78 to the back over the 99. They're going 3 wide.
But are they going to stay loyal? That's just what I was about to say. They go 3 wide now. He's going to dip low. One's going to try to take it, but the 20 was able to hang on. He leads that lap, but that's all he's going to lead as he heads to the back.
Oh.
Wait a minute. He gets help.
Oh, right in the back.
Oh, and we got a wreck.
The 99 got turned by the 78. That was huge. Blocking gone wrong at Daytona right there.
Exactly, and we got a caution. Pika worse into that as he recovers, but now he's going to have to work his way from the back.
Wow. That was something right there. That's just blocking below the yellow and not enough racing line.
Yeah, something we've seen a lot of throughout this race. Now, don't look now, but that boy is up close to the front, and that 9, who, if he can get back up front, could possibly lead the most laps. Zero, who you got, though, as these laps count down now? We've seen stage 1, we've seen stage 2. Who you got potentially winning this thing?
Personally, I have my money on the 1 car. He's been pretty quick here so far. I mean, he's had some really good speed of practice and qualifying, so it wouldn't surprise me if he was in this race. But I also do see the 20 or the 47, 43, all of them. Everybody has a really good shot. Everybody has a really good go green. Wreck in the back again. Yes, the 6 goes around.
6 goes around. He's able to save it. We stay green flag racing. My money's on the 9, and as soon as I say that, he falls to the rear. But I think he'll have an opportunity to get up front. If it ain't the 9, it's going to be the 18. This guy has been fast photo all race long. Getting blocked. The blocks are just going to get tougher, but that 18's got some speed on him as he goes all the way up to second place.
As he's trying to get a little side draft off the Ford, he will. He might be side by side before the trial. Yes, he can actually take the lead before the trial. With the 43 pushing him hard.
Yeah, he does take the lead. He does lead that lap. 18 with a lot of help with the 43. Huge shove from the inside as they push through. I mean, he got a shove from way back.
The 3 looks like he got pushed out of line. The 20 is going to stay on the bottom. As it looks like the 1's going to get shuffled here.
New leader, Frodo. And he's going to sustain that lead solidly at this point with distance between him, the 43, the 20, and this big train.
.43 with the run on the outside and side draft the 18. Is he gonna get him before the line?
No, 18's gonna steal it.
Dead even almost. And the 43 is gonna take the lead. He has the advantage going into 1, but the bottom line looks like it's gonna prevail.
Yeah, I think the bottom line has a little bit more momentum. 2 versus 3 right now versus 6. If these guys can catch up, I just don't think there's enough
And we're going 3 wide for the lead.
They all move high.
Mythic Noob.
Somebody's watching this.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, they don't have enough momentum on the high side. Everybody moves high. It's like, oh, well, yeah, they got momentum on the high side now. Someone is cheating.
What a move by the 78 there. I don't know if we saw that or not, but he went power move. He went behind the 18, split it 3 wide, and takes the lead. He's going to lead this lap.
78 in the lead now. What a move described by Zero here, and that means that he's gonna have the lead. And if you can make moves like that, that's just setting you up for the last lap, knowing what moves you need to make.
Just gotta think about, will those blocks be more severe? Will they try to block that more? They're being a little lenient now. We've got 30 to go in this race. Will they make that more of a serious block?
Yeah, I think the answer to that is most definitely it's going to be more serious a block. And it's probably going to lift the rear wheels off the car, but right now, I mean, a little bit of give doesn't hurt. You're going to take it back later, though.
Look at the 3. He has came literally out of nowhere since the restart. Was 7th on the restart. He's up to 2nd. I think he's probably the fastest car on the field right now.
I don't know. I don't know if he has enough for that 18 or that 9. Right now, I think he's taking advantage of opportunity, shuffling up through the field as they aggressively block. But toward the end, I expect that 18 to resurface. He's holding his own up there on the high side.
That 3 car just passed the 78 by himself on the outside. Wow.
And I think this changes something too. The 21 was going to be disqualified. That was rescinded. And now he is up into this top group, and I can tell you from experience, that 21, that driver is fast. Don't count him out as a player to win the Coke 0400.
Looks like the 20 and the 21 are trying to hook up to try to get around the 3. But it looks like they can't get anything going. It looks like the 18's going to get below the 21 here. As they're going to run on the top, the 20. He's going to shoot the 3 out of the way. Contact. 3 wide for the lead.
And the 3 gets turned. And we got contact, and the 3 was flying.
That was huge. Right in front of the field.
Still wrecking.
Wow. And the caution is out. That's what you get with Daytona patch racing right there. That was going to happen sooner or later. Wow. But look who's back out front. That 18.
That 18.
Jeez. No, I'm putting all my money on the 18 car now. He's holding his own right now.
I'm telling you, that 18 is fast. Now that I know the 21's in the field, though, I got to put my money on the 21. So I got 21 and 9 right now. That 18, though, showing a lot of speed. A lot of power in that. Let's ride along with the 20. Who's going to start on this, on the bottom. And that Yahoo. Number 20.
That's it, Russell 3 and 4 getting ready to come to the Geico restart zone. Send them back up to full sound.
And here they go. Getting prepared to get that run, to get that big push into the restart zone. They go. Green flag is back out.
That 18 and 20 were hooked up for a second, but now they're not. It's going to be a big run. The 20 is getting big shoved. The 9. Exit of turn 2. Here comes the 20. Looks outside, looks inside. 18 puts on a block. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead. Contact. Ping pong in there. 9 on the outside. Oh, almost. That could have been huge. 20 almost got turned off the 43's nose as they come out of turn 4. Coming to the stripe. 20's not going to be able to get there. They're going to chop the 9.
Oh, but they got 3 wide on the bottom again. And that's all that the 9 needed was to get around the 20.
They have a car wrecking in the back.
And now he goes right up to second place. 43 has got speed. He's going to challenge the 18. I think that's just going to slow that inside lane up. That 9 gets a big chance.
Look who's back up. Look who's riding fourth right now. It's that 99 car. And he's led the beginning portions of this final stage. Had that brutal wreck, but he's already up to fourth. Side draft on the 43. They're side by side for second. Looks like the 99. No. The 43 is going to get a push from the 9 and the 20 on the outside.
43 hanging tough on the high side right now. Our leader, though, is the 18. And the 18 really trying to hold those 2 lines back.
The 99 is with severe. He was trying to almost turn the 9 car there. Side draft and almost went wrong. Here comes the 43 on the outside. Halfway down the back straightaway going into turn 3. The 43 side by side for the lead with the 18.
Yeah, the only problem is he's got no help from behind because the 9 separated from his back bumper. No push is coming. In the meantime, on the bottom, they got a train. 18 going to maintain the lead.
Frodo is proving. Oh, almost gets sideways on the end of the triangle. But the 40 on the inside. Looks like they're the inside. 3 wide. Are they going to put the 18? No.
Oh, trying to block that high lane. 99 gets a wall.
New race
43
here.
to the lead.
Wow.
Now the 43, no double line rule. The 43's got to block all the way to the Ferris wheel in the center of the racetrack to keep these guys behind them. 3 wide in the middle.
Looks like the 18 is falling just a little bit. A lot of the momentum was broken when he had that little issue on the back stretch. But here comes the 78 again. He's trying to catch Solar.
And the 8, who seemed like he was dead in the water for 2 stages, has come to life here and is riding in the top 3.
Out of turn 2, here comes the Eagles. He's going to get, the 8's going to get the inside. The 20's going to block all the lanes. This is exactly what you want to see if you are the 43.
Yeah, but then which lane had the most momentum? It wasn't the lane he chose because the bottom lane and the top lane are starting to go. I think you err on the side of caution. You always choose the bottom lane. Let that top lane get a little bit of life. You know the bottom lane at the end of the day is going to be able to push past. Up to second is the 8.
Here comes
he's
the
going to
21.
try to jump out and pass the 43.
And the 9. Where did they come from? And the 1's back up here as well.
Yeah, I told you the 9 was coming. He had a fast hot rod, that Napa know-how, number 9. Probably got some jet fuel in there somewhere. But
did you see the run the 1 just got? Wow. And it looks like we have a new race here. The 8 car is going to take the lead going into turn 3. The 1 still locked on his bumper. Close to the inside line. He's going to have a little more grip and be able to hold on.
Don't look now, but the 34 was fast earlier. 34 back in the mix as well. This package keeping everyone together like a big hornet's nest. These guys have been stirred up for sure, and they are coming.
The 8 car did lead that lap. But the 43 is going to prevail going into turn 1. It looks like the 1 and the 8 just couldn't have any more help. That 34 is preventing them from getting to the bottom to get another run. That 43 is blocking. Here comes the 9. Top to the bottom. Oh, he gets turned.
Oh!
back in the front of the field. The 43 goes around. And there goes the 18. More cars involved. That's going to be a caution.
For sure, that's going to be a caution. 43 stopped on the racetrack. I'm sure he was not happy about that. Neither was Attaboy, who seemed like every time he got himself up front, this happened to him. Caution's out for about the 7th or 8th time today. Mostly in stage 2 and here in stage 3.
Looks like we'll be going green with about 19 laps to go. Here from Daytona International Speedway.
So if you thought that was something, tighten them seatbelts up one more time because it's about to get really spicy out here on the racetrack. Ain't that right, Zero?
Yeah, I'm looking to see how aggressive the 34 car is. He's a pretty aggressive plate racer. I've seen him before. I just wonder if he can hold on.
I think he can. Very successful in stage number 1. Very successful in that 16-car field. That 16-car shootout. Very successful there as well. I think he can get it done.
I don't know if you saw that there in the back, but the 43 is not happy with the 9, how he was raced there. Maybe we got to look into that.
And would you be? I mean, I understand his frustration. I would feel the exact same way.
Yeah, but that was it was a weird wreck. It looked really weird. It looked like he didn't make contact, and then when it did make contact, I guess it was fun, but it was just a really weird wreck, you know? I'd be upset too if I was the driver.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the Cope 0400 right here on Twitch Monster 27. We're in the final stage of this race, and we'll approach the line with 18 to go. This has been a very exciting and action-filled race from really beginning to end. It has not stopped. We're back green flag racing here at Daytona.
Good morning to everybody on the East Coast. As the 34 leads us through the restart box, he just stormed his way to the lead, going into turn 1. The 1 car looks like he's going to push the 34. Side by side, for second. Out of turn 2. Asteroid and Solar, side by side. What's the 1 going to do? I think the 20 is trying to get down to the bottom. Now, do they ride it out here? Do they still make all these crazy moves? 3 wide, 2 wide, through the middle, through the yellow. What do you think, Sam?
Well, you know, I think I've noticed a couple things, and I think you're going to continue to see this. If you were going to see some slow, methodical racing in this stage, it was going to be early. Now you've got 17 laps to go. I think it's just going to be more of the same, beating and banging. And you know what? I mean, one thing I've noticed, zero accountability, zero consequence. You wreck, you get reloaded, you keep going. No damage, nothing like that. So I think that the moves are just going to get harder. The pushes are going to get tougher. And the blocking is going to be more and more severe as the laps count down. 34, your race leader. 8 rebounded very, very nicely. Top 3 ends with the 20.
Single file for the first 4. The 8 is going to make a move. He's going to turn.
Oh, 34 way out there. Through the grass. Slides and crashes up through the field.
It was just him. That is huge. Oh, as the 20
he was the race leader.
Wow.
It was the race leader. I don't know, but evidently he didn't like something that happened on the racetrack. Evidently that was more important than winning this race, because he sure enough just gave it up, and now the 20 is your race leader.
Looks like the
and
8.
He's being swallowed up by the cars behind him. Just an excellent opportunity for Zeb Dog to try to snatch that lead away. Look at the 8.
That could have been huge. The 20 was looking like he was sideways entering turn 3, with the 9 and the 8. Put him in the middle. Here comes the Nino on the bottom. He's going to stay in line. The 20's going to push the 8. Oh, look at the 20 all the way down below.
3 wide. all the way down there. Almost didn't make the corner was the 8, but he takes over the race lead for only the second time today.
Here comes that 99 car again. Trying to get a move on the 20. But here comes that 21 that you've been talking about almost the whole time. He's chugging along on that outside lane, leading that line.
Trying to make it work. He needed a Ford teammate to make it work, and he's got it. The 22 pushing him.
Look at the 20 all the way down there, almost going to pit entry.
4 wide.
Wow. We're side by side, the 20 on the bottom, 3 wide, and the 21's gonna get turned. No, he saves it. Oh, wow.
Oh, but the 3 gets turned, and he wasn't able to save that one. Spun around, wrecked. 1 car. We stay green.
That's what you get when one person checks up and the others don't. Somebody's gonna end up going around, and that's exactly what we saw. As the 21 is gonna shoot to second on the outside.
Yeah, he's gonna work that side pass, chop the nose of the 20. Now he's gonna ride second. Now he's got to go. He's got help, but he's got to keep in mind that he's gonna try to block possible 3 wide. Blocking now. Is he gonna choose the bottom or the top lane?
The 21's gonna stay on the top.
Stay on the top.
Side by side for second.
Now the 99. What's he gonna choose? Top or bottom?
Looks like the 99 and the 47 are choosing them almost the middle.
21 race leader.
Michael to the point. That's what you always want to hear if you are a VRL fan. That's 21 always out front. Different numbers this race, but he's leading again. Wow. It looks like 20 is getting shuffled. The 47's to the inside of him. We're single file out front.
Now is that 21 going to be hard to pass? I tell you, in other leagues, including VRL, he's harder to pass than a kidney stone. Will he be that hard to pass here at Daytona with the laps winding down? We don't have that many. We're almost at 10 to go.
The 99 is looking like he's going to try to get a push from the 47. That could be huge. Because I do feel like the 99 is one of the fastest cars out here today. Oh, but here comes the 20 of the 1.
And there they go.
Look at them. Surging back from 5th.
47 in that mix as well. Where did he come from? Quiet all day.
Almost like a Ricky Stenhouse sometimes here at the plate racing.
Exactly.
3 wide for second.
And they're going to go 3 wide again. 20 playing it smart this time.
Wow. Oh, is the 20 going to be able to block the 8? Yes, he does. Side by side for second. The 20 and the 1 are hooked up and trying to lug to the front. So okay, the 1 car spins off in the back and is also broken up these packs. We have 1 main pack, we have another main pack, and then we have a little stragglers around here.
Yeah, let's, as they're side by side, let's take a glance at that second pack, consisting of about 5 or 6 cars here.
They're not very formed up back there.
They're formed up enough because these guys up here in front are single or double file. If they can stay single file, they better do something. This 48 car, I hadn't seen much of him. Fozzie Nico, and I mean, I hadn't seen much of him, but definitely a possible player, the 6 as well. I hadn't seen much of these guys, but anyone can be a player here at Daytona.
Inside of the 21, side by side, going into turn 3. The 99 pushing the 20. No Ford help for the 21. The 20 takes the lead. The 99 pushing in. The 1 pushes the 99 out of his way. Wow. Oh, the 99.
And they make a hard contact.
Oh, that could have been huge. Especially this late in the race. That would have put them all the way at the back. And they would have to drive all the way back there. Holy.
Instead, they're able to hang on to it. 20 back up to the race lead, but don't look now, that 99 been sharp all day long. He's got the 1 The 8 staying up with it. That shuffles the 21 down to about 5th.
The 8, the 99, and the 1. 3-1 for momentarily. Back down to 2. The 1 trying to hold on to get some side draft on the 99.
47 trying to get help from the 21 as they exit 4. Coming to the front stretch. We are at 8 to go. Crossing the line.
Looks like the 1.
Oh, 20.
Oh.
Almost lost it in front of the field again.
Here comes that 1 on the outside, though. Has looked very strong in this final stage.
Look at the 47. Reminds me, I need to go get me some Reese Cups. My favorite candy. And he's trying to put that thing on the map. He's up to 4th.
He's been one of those dark horses this race. He has, if you look at his super speedway profile career, he's had really good races. He's won a lot of races at Daytona, only leading the last lap. I could see him very well stealing one of them, stealing race.
Here comes the 1, here comes the 20, all the way down, keeping that draft away from the 1, that side draft. But at the same time, losing that momentum. Gets a little bit of help from behind, but now that momentum is going to allow the 1 to go side by side with the 20.
And if you also want to look at some history, the 1 car in these races where money is on the line, he has won these races about 75% of the time. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see him or the 47 win. Anybody in this front group really has a legit shot at winning this race.
Look at the 9 of Zeb Dog, able to force his way back up front into this lead pack. He's behind the 21. He has a little bit of time winding down to make your move. This is where you're really gonna see turn.
At the front of the field! That is huge! Off the front bumper of the 99! It looks like we're still green! No, we're under caution. Oh.
Wow. That
is not what you want. For Eagles. Leading the race late.
No, it's not.
Sent to the back. He's at about 5 or 6 laps to get back to the front and try to win this race. It looks like we have a track house racing front row. Asteroid. Ignito. In row 1.
Look at Michael sitting 3rd. This is all he needed was a reset and a chance to sneak out front. Keep an eye on him. He's in 4th, rather, and then Solar in 3rd. Zeb Dog, a big player all race long. He's sitting in the 5th position.
And to finish that row, the 47 car. It's been that dark horse. But he has a really good resume at these super speedway racetracks. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a drastic move here on this restart to try to win this race. And then
I'll tell you what, next time you're at Kroger, grab your Reese's.
Wish they had those around here. Here we go. Looks like it's gonna be about 5 to go. We go green. Here from Daytona. Get ready to run up through the gears one more time. Pull the belts tight one more time. We're back green. The 1 is the 99 side by side. Big push from the 8. The 21 not on the bumper of the 99. Carly Brass to 78. Turns to 6. Back in the pack.
Don't think it's going to bring out the caution, though. Hard lick for the 6. They're side by side as they enter 1 and 2.
I feel like that 6 has gone around on almost every restart here late. The 99 getting a big push from the 21. But the 8 and the 1 all the way down there, almost in Lake Lloyd.
1 car pushing down, getting through turn 4 onto the front stretch, and it is the 1 not allowing that draft to come through all the way down there on the apron. But the downside is you lose that momentum. You can't underestimate the momentum. The 9 of Zeb Dog inching his way up to the front. He's sitting 4th.
Side by side out of turn 2. That 8 car trying to get a big run here. Looks like the 99 and the 1 teammates pushing each other out front. The 8 and the 9 pushing hard. They're gonna be side by side at a 4. What lane is gonna prevail? It looks like the inside line. The 8 to the point momentarily. But the 1 is gonna lose his drafting partner to the 39. And they single file out behind. But these top 2 these top 4 side by side going. The 8 car will hold on to the lead out of turn 2. Blocks low, blocks high. Here comes the 9 below the white line. You thought you could get low? Get lower than that.
Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty. 9 of Zeb Dog in the meantime has been able to inch his way up front. And here he is defending this lead. Not where you want to be. 2 to go. 2 to go in the Colt 0400. 3 wide behind him.
Be the finish of the century. The 9 holding on. The 43 behind. How big is the blocking going to get on the back straightaway?
Oh, it's going to be massive.
The 1. Where did the 18 come from? Holy.
18's leading a train of cars. 9's going to come up the block. That's going to allow that momentum that being used by that bottom lane. And here they come, exit of 4. It's going to be right there, side by side. It's anyone's race right now.
Coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go here at Daytona for the Coke Zero Sugar 400.
No,
the 47
spin!
gets turned! No! That is not what you want.
Single car spin, we're not gonna worry about it. Up front we stay. Zeb Dog, huge lead. Not
we have
what
a
you
caution.
owe. And we do have a caution.
Wow.
Zeb Dog had a huge lead too. He was gonna get eaten up. So now what does this mean? White flag shootout. White flag shootout, guys. It's going to be anybody's race. It is going to be massive.
I think that's the race.
Not gonna happen.
What other turnaround?
Zeb Dog. This is the race. Zeb Dog able to win. No, they're going to turn around and go backwards. And so we've got the backwards Cola 400 as they make all right turns.
Looks like we're going to back up to maybe about turn 4 and try to get maybe instead of 1 lap, 2 laps.
They go down pit road, they reverse the suspension. All of the cars are making right turns. Side by side is the 9. This is NASCAR gone wild.
This is what Tony Stewart imagined. We're going to run half the race forward, we're going to run the other half of the race backwards. Oh, we got cars slipping. Oh my goodness. So we're going to back up to turn 4. We're probably going to get a 2-lap shootout. The next time by will be the white flag. We're going to go under a NASCAR overtime. The green, white, checkered. With Coke Zero Sugar 400.
Guys, get ready for insanity times 100. It is coming. These guys are getting ready to go at it to conclude this race.
You thought stage 2 was hectic? Take that and put it up to a new level. We're gonna have a green, white checker here at Daytona. No double yellow line rule. They can go as low as they want. How low do you think they go? I think they're gonna get up in the lane.
I think you're gonna see cars on top of the Ferris wheel. Green flag is out.
2 to go. Next time by will be the white flag here at Daytona.
Zeb Dog trying to hang on for dear life. Last race he was being set up to be overcome, and this time I see much of the same. Out of 4.
They're not gonna go below the yellow this time.
3 wide. No, they're not.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Zeb Dog
There's a
trying to
front yellow.
block. He's got to block that
Jackson.
bottom.
Jackson's gonna try to side draft him in 3 and 4.
99
No,
right
yet.
there.
We're still good. Where does the 99 come from in the 18?
99's had a fast car pretty much all race, just a series of unfortunate events keeping them in the back. But Zeb Dog is hanging on.
White
White
here,
flag.
One more time around.
The 9.
On
2 months
the
gap.
99.
There's 2 months gap between him and the people behind him. He's got to be careful. He could be swallowed up.
Here comes the 20.
Good block
really
for the
good moves
20,
today.
all the way down. No more caution. Can Zeb Dog hold on? 20 back and forth. 21
Here
to
comes
the
the 21
bottom.
on the
20
inside
gets
of the
spun and
bell.
he's
It's
flying.
behind. The 9 by himself. They're all wrecking in the back. Zeb Dog.
And Zeb
for
Dog's
turn
gonna win
4.
it. Oh, huge wreck in the back. Zeb Dog is
Zeb
gonna
Dog's
take
win a Daytona.
the Coke
He's
Zero.
gonna take the $50.
400.
Holy! Wow! We knew it was gonna happen sooner or later.
And I mean, you
That
got
was
cards
the
everywhere.
huge one.
Cars flipping there, but congratulations to the 9 being able to take that event. 0. Did you expect that kind of outcome?
I didn't see them all wadding it up in turn 4. I did not see that happening at all. If I looked into the crystal ball and you said they were gonna wad it up, I'd say, I don't think that's gonna happen. They haven't really wadded it up this race, but that was a huge one on the white flag.
That was so exciting. I hope you enjoyed the show. Congratulations to the 9 of Zeb Dog winning the Coke Zero 400. Very, very exciting 3 stages. A lot of pushing and shoving, bump drafting. You saw very exaggerated drafting, blocking, which made for some very fun racing. And thank you to all the drivers that were present here in this one that made for very exciting racing all the way through. Thank you for tuning in to Twitch Monster 27. And as usual, if you are not a follower of Twitch Monster, please hit that follow button. And that way you can tune in any other time. There is a broadcast like this coming Friday at 11:30 Eastern. When there are broadcasts, you can tune in. Also, I want to thank Zero for coming up here and broadcasting, helping me broadcast the end of that. I wouldn't have been able to bring that excitement without. It was just a very awesome race. I also want to thank just everyone that allowed me to come in and broadcast this race. It was very, very exciting. I want to thank, I'll move out the way. Sorry. I want to thank Asteroid for allowing me to come in and broadcast this event. It was extremely fun. Thanks for the invite. This was a great race. All in all, a lot of excitement, a lot of highs and lows, and beautiful, outstanding finish. Well, after that one, I think it's time for me to say goodnight. Twitch Monster signing out.
Thank you guys for watching.